a young strapping man who wanted to be part of the Greys. It led you to go there, and then you are still trying to find something. You don't quite know what, but you cleared the first floor after some difficulty, and now you are headed downwards into what appears to be the second floor of this Norhaven crypt. So, as you guys go down the left flank of stairs, you come to a little intersection where the right flank of stairs probably meets up. And then there's one continual staircase going down. As you continue down that staircase for another about 30 feet, you can feel the temperature around you get colder the further you go down. Once you enter this space, I need you to make a perception check for me. Whoever the first two people in front are, give me your marching order.
I
Not
would
the
have been
eye.
up front.
I was like, God damn it.
Would that be Kai and me? Kai and John?
I would be up front as well.
Okay. So I guess the three of you go ahead and make a perception check for me.
Perception
check.
Three
I
of
got a
who?
20. I hate when this happens. I don't like this. If it was like a 12, I'd feel better.
You're
I got an
talking
8.
about-
I got 11.
Oh. Did you guys hear me?
You got a
Okay.
nat
Yes.
20? Okay.
The only one today, probably.
Anyone who rolled above a 16 would notice that there are three hooded figures at the far end of this area that don't seem to have noticed your approach because
Don't
you're
even
not
see them.
being super loud and it is a rather large space here.
You said near
Josh.
the end of the hall?
I
Yeah.
don't notice
Want me to
shit
hit that?
then.
Oh, okay. I was like, all right, that's fine. As immediately as at least who else notices, I'd like to put my hands up and be like, hold up, guys. I see some people at the far end. They haven't noticed us yet. So if we want to, get their attention or proceed quietly to try to catch them off guard.
I will go and immediately stand behind this pillar and just get in cover.
I don't know if there's
Okay.
enough pillars for us.
We can use the pillars to sneak up on them.
What is the plan of attack here, boys?
It's a good question.
What is
Split.
this room?
The long room.
Would I recognize the room at all?
So, when you actually step into the room and start looking around, you do notice that this. Make a history check for me, Cassian. Go ahead and make it with advantage because you are from this area, but you haven't ever been down here before.
An 11.
Okay. The DC for this was 10. So you recall that within the crypt, the first layer is where families were brought down to be consoled, to give the last rites and all that kind of good stuff that you get at a normal viewing of a funeral before someone is buried. Then they take them down to the next floor. Based off of what little you can remember, you know that there's a process by which they have to do something, and you can't remember what before they are taken to the final floor. That's all you can really remember, but that has to be what this floor is for.
Okay. Who asked? It was John. It was Vicar, right? This is part of the burial ceremony. More private for family. I know that there is some sort of ritual that happens here, but I don't quite remember exactly what it is.
And just to clarify, you have never been at the second floor. The second floor is where the priests take bodies and the families do not follow. The first floor,
Okay.
the floor that you guys were just at, is where family can go and kind of do the viewing.
Got it. I mean, these guys look like they belong to the same guys that don't want us down here. So,
All right,
I think
listen.
we try to take them up quickly and quietly.
Or I was thinking one of us could act dead, and we present the body to them to get closer to them, and then just surprise attack them.
Is that really what they're doing down here, though?
Probably not.
Kind of hilarious, though. I mean, that's what we would be down here for to do, is carry a body.
Exactly. And
We
we all
could-
have robes, right?
We could pose as a group of city members who are requiring or demanding that we are able to use our space traditionally.
Remember, there is a loose end that ran down here, so perhaps trying to deceive so openly like that is not a good idea.
I thought we got him.
No,
We just tried
No,
it,
he
like,
ran away.
honestly, while we still have the advantage.
I thought
So I
this door
think-
was not open before the loose end.
Do a.
Oh, that's true.
you-
These
you know
ones
what?
are.
No, you wouldn't need to make a check for this because this all happened pretty quick succession. There was a guy who ran away, and you recognized him as the guy that you killed, the last person you killed in the library
great.
section.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, gotcha.
So he didn't go down; he just ran away.
Okay, I mean, I'm down to try. I'm gonna stay in the shadows.
I could
Numa, lay
definitely
down.
I lay on the ground.
I kind of wrap him up too, like quickly.
My skin
Just
is
cover his
ash
face.
gray.
Ooh.
Cover his face. Wrap him up as
Um,
if he's been embalmed to some degree.
Jacob,
Yeah.
during this point, I would like to, since I meditate at night, I would just like to slow my heart rate and breathing as much as I could.
All right. Yeah, you're a monk. No check needed. You can slow your heart
Sweet.
rate.
I'm a limp body.
All right.
Guy, grab his feet. I'll grab his shoulders.
I was right on my thought point as well. I'm gonna kind of walk with my head down because I'm a dragon. It's kind of
Aren't you 8 feet tall?
yeah.
Why don't I do this?
Not conspicuous whatsoever.
It's a fair point.
Yeah, Sid and
Yeah.
Cassian.
Yeah, I'm
want to
gonna grab the other end.
Right
I'm
as they
gonna-
start moving as well, I'll use minor illusion and I'll just put like a little bit of blood kind of on the cloth.
All right. Easily enough done. I'm gonna say that you kind of cast it once they get a little bit closer to give the illusion because it doesn't move with the body. The minor illusion stays stationary, so you got to wait for them to stay kind of put before you can
Oh,
cast
really?
the illusion. Yeah, prestidigitation would move
Yes.
with them. Minor illusion would not.
Like I can use that.
All right, there you
Yeah,
go.
yeah.
Use prestidigitation and use
Great.
oil an object and make the soiling look like blood. Easily
Make
enough.
him smell dead.
Yeah, you can make him smell like he defecated himself if you want to.
I
he
didn't
smells
say
like
that. I said make him smell dead.
What the
Yeah.
fuck?
Well, how
Shit, my
about you
pants,
make
isn't that the-
make him smell like embalming perfumes
Yeah,
because
yeah.
we're preparing him for burial. So make
Yeah, I
him.
mean, should I do like a medicine check and then like
Can he do all of this?
if I can just do all of it, maybe if I have a good idea of what a dead body would smell like.
Yeah, sure. Go ahead and
Okay.
make a check for me.
I mean, shitting yourself is the last thing you do before you die.
Yeah, but you would have been cleaned
15.
up by now before you
15.
take your
Yeah,
ass
you
out
can
there.
you can recall pretty clearly what burial oils smell like. Kind of how there's an embalming liquid is supposed to smell on a dead body, and you replicate it pretty well.
Okay. Nice.
Formaldehyde.
I'm gonna sneak up to this pillar, as stealthily as one can, and just have my bow drawn and waiting for the
Go
need
ahead.
to use.
Make a stealth check for me.
Yes. Alrighty. I get a 17 plus 7, I think.
Let's see what they roll. Oh,
Yeah.
17 plus 7?
Yes.
Yeah, I think that beats a 5.
Yep.
You're invisible.
Quick maths.
Holy shit!
Yeah, so they have no idea that you're
Word.
there.
Okay, so me.
Yeah, how far up did you guys take me? To like
Yeah, we're
this
going-
altar in the
I'm
middle?
just going peeking around the side.
I mean,
here.
yeah, we're moving up. We're schmoving up.
I'm walking next to you guys, like acting like I'm praying. I don't know if people do that, but I'm gonna do it.
Sid,
Okay.
you're carrying that body.
Cassian, did you walk up like in the line that you're currently in? Like, did you only walk straight?
Yeah,
Uh-oh.
I'm carrying the body.
Can you make a perception, like just a passive perception check for me? Sorry.
Sure.
Yeah.
Passive perception or perception check?
Active perception check as you're walking.
Okay, active. Yeah.
Can I
Actually,
also read
no,
like
no, you know what?
behind my back?
For
Go.
this is passive. Josh, we'll do the active one later.
Okay.
So
Yeah. So that's why I said passive.
Yes.
Yeesh.
My passive is a 15.
passive is 15.
Pretty
Okay.
Okay.
So you notice as you walk past boop boop boop
This pillar.
Which one, Josh? Can
I
you
just pinged my location. It's on my mouse.
Bottom right.
Yeesh.
Okay. You wanna describe what
You see a bone next to this pillar that looks like it is a femur bone or some type of leg bone.
Is it connected to something?
No, it is just there on the ground.
Can I do a quick scan around the room and see if I see any other bones?
Now you can make an active perception check.
I know you see.
Okay, I already rolled it. It was a 14.
Okay. Not from where you're standing or where you would have seen that bone.
Okay.
It's not quite high enough to see anything else at the moment.
We're also walking in a
Just a
straight
little
line.
bit.
Is that a statue in front of us? Like, I feel like we'd have to kind of dodge that.
It is a statue.
Well, Sid could be behind Cassian.
Yeah, I'm gonna ready a fireball like behind my back. It's not visible.
What is this statue?
That was kind of
Like, is it clearly a figure of something or someone?
You go ahead and make a history check. Cassian, you do the same with advantage for me.
Heat story. I got a dirty 20.
Okay. You recall just through talking with Katerina and Dimitri. Cassian, did you roll?
I'm rolling now. The game is taking a second to register. It is an 11, straight 11.
Okay. You're having a more difficult time remembering this, but Joe, Kazar, you were the one that did get the check, right?
That was me,
Oh,
Pimp.
Sid. So Sid, you just through remembering what you were told at the Gray Manor, this is likely one of the very first priests of Norhaven, one of the first members of clergy of the Northern Light as it used to be. And you can see as you look at it, something looks off about it now. Something that was originally there as like its original purpose has almost been defiled a little bit. A little bit of defacement happening.
I will convey that info to Cassian.
A reassuring nod in his direction.
Keep you moving.
Yep.
Go
So,
skirt.
They
Got some
notice you at this
passageways
point
on the
walking forward,
I'd imagine.
and one of the priests holds up his hand as if to tell you to stop.
Where does he tell us to stop?
Just right where you are, right there.
Okay.
And he walks
I'm gonna take one
over.
more step.
His other two
Scott should be
buddies
like right
come
here. Scott's body should here.
right over here. So they walk over, and the one that told you to stop says, Why are you down here? What are you doing here?"
Cassian looks at the dead body and looks back at him.
Why did you bring a dead body down here?
I look over at Sid.
I was gonna look at you. Fuck.
Look at each other.
It's private.
We understand that you have your uses for this space, but traditionally this was used for the sacrament of burial. The only thing that we wish is to carry out our traditions.
You see his eyes narrow. Make a perception check for me. They're going to make an insight check.
Like a squint.
Yeah. He smells fishiness.
Do you want perception or persuasion?
Persuasion, sorry.
That's 19.
Okay. He's not buying it, but he's hearing you out. He's not attacking quite yet.
Okay.
My heart rate gets a little faster.
I aim my bow from around the side of the pillar.
If we did not have permission to be down here, we would not be down here. You know that just as well as I do.
But you should have been notified that this space isn't being used traditionally anymore.
Can I use steady aim before combat?
Tell me what that does.
It gives me Like I think it gives me advantage on my next attack roll, but I get 0 movement speed.
Yeah, you're already hidden anyway, so I would give
Okay.
you advantage on your next attack.
Okay, perfect.
You're effectively invisible to them right now.
Got it. Love that.
Jacob, remind me, the high priest that we had the original conflict when we first came into the temple like 2 episodes ago. What was his name?
The highest priest here is Seraphel.
Seraphel.
He's
Seraphel warned us that we would have been confronted by this. Those magical locks on those doors would not have unlocked themselves. We are a special purpose, and we are preparing to bury a very significant soul to Norhaven. We've been granted special permission to be here.
He still looks skeptical. Roll another persuasion check for me.
Not as good. That 14.
14. Let me roll one more insight check. See if this turns into something. Nah. He looks at you and he just goes, "Okay, but you do know you'll have to." And then he has like this. His eyes get a little bit wider, like he's just realized something.
I'm gonna yell, "Bird!"
I let it fly.
I'll do the same.
He was actually gonna. It doesn't matter what he was gonna do now, but he wasn't gonna fight you. He was gonna tell you something. All right.
Oh
but,
no!
I was like, what's he
as soon as you
what was he
say
gonna say?
bird, Baker, go ahead and roll an attack roll with advantage.
Oh, that's
All right.
hilarious.
Is this a lamp or is this something on the ceiling right here?
I get a natural 20
That's
Hey!
a brazier.
on my first
Oh,
roll.
okay.
Yeah, it's just like a torch.
So
That's what happened to
everyone.
me.
Oh wait, shit! Give me a second here.
You're good.
It put all of your test characters in this combat as well for some reason.
Oh
Ruh-roh.
shit. My bad.
Let me edit that real quick because we don't want. Technically, there's 12 party members in your party.
Too many of those are mine. I'm sorry.
That's fine. If you can find a way to disconnect them from the actual thing once your character creations are made, that would be helpful for me, just so I don't have to.
I don't see anything.
I'm doing a test roll real quick on something.
Okay.
Interesting.
Okay. Everyone, go ahead and roll initiative for me.
Including
Initiative.
Yep, everybody. We already know your attack. That's going to come before the rest of this.
I'm also doing an attack because I had a fireball.
10.
I rolled a 6.
Where are you? Okay, yeah, you're
Fireball.
back there. You were prepared for that. Okay, Numa, what'd you roll?
A 4.
Epic. Kai.
I am acting
Do
dead.
do I re-roll this? I got another 20. Like this is getting weird.
No,
I
that's
don't like
fine.
this.
it's good, dude. It happens. I rolled 5
was rolling
natural
15
ones.
last time.
Yeah.
It's like, it's okay.
Okay.
Win with confidence, my boy.
Whatever I'm doing, I'm gonna keep doing it.
What's your total? You rolled a 20. What's your initiative bonus?
Not
0. Okay, so
Yeah.
just 20. All right. And we'll auto roll for these guys. Start. Okay, so Vicar, you let your natural 20 arrow fly. I'm assuming
Yup.
you're going for the guy that's right in front of you that got the wider eyes.
Yes.
All right. Go ahead and roll damage.
All right. So we're gonna do a sneak attack as well on that, and we're gonna have, let's see, a D8. Where'd I'm at? Give me your dice. All right. So how does natural 20 work again?
So for every damage die type you have,
Add the full value of it.
no, you know what? I'm going to change how we do
Yep.
damage going forward because it's too complicated. For
Yep.
right now, just double all your dice.
You
Okay.
can say that we're dumb. You don't have to say it's
Yeah,
complicated.
you can say that. It's
Yeah.
fine. So you just want me to roll
Just
them twice?
double all
Yeah.
your dice, and then we'll
Okay.
do it that way. That's the original way of doing it. The way I do it gives you statistically just a tiny bit more damage, but it's
Okay.
We're stupid as fuck.
Yeah. All right. So it's
You didn't earn the
There's
extra
a lot of
damage.
people then.
16 for the base damage, and then
Just dead.
honestly, I think I'm just gonna roll this in here so that I don't have to do it as much.
That's fair.
So
24.
another
damage.
16. So
Okay.
it's
32.
32. Yeah.
Okay. You shoot this arrow, and you see that it lodges itself right in his eye socket, and you can almost see the tip of the arrow coming out the back of the skull. With that one shot, this guy is just shocked. He's still alive, but like barely. There's nothing behind his eyes other than complete and utter shock.
Which one was that? The one right in front of Cassie?
Yeah,
Right.
the one. Yeah.
Literally, you brought him down to 1 hit point in a single shot.
Damn.
Sturdy belt.
If I
One
hit,
tap.
And
if I
here's the
had
fun
done
fact,
your
you're
way,
also
you would've
top
done
of
it.
initiative. So right after you shoot that arrow, you immediately knock another arrow. Go ahead and roll again.
Let's go, John.
All
Can I
right.
shoot my firebolt?
Oh yeah, sorry,
Where's
you
my
had that
initiative?
prepared.
Yeah, yeah, go ahead.
So which
Yeah,
one are you
I'll
aiming for?
I'll shoot at the far one so I don't hit everyone.
All right.
Seems like the smart thing to do. 15.
15.
Ooh.
15 hits. Just barely.
11 for damage.
11 points of damage. Looks hurt. You hit him with a firebolt?
Yeah.
Yeah, you definitely see a lot of the clothing burn away, and there's definitely some 3rd-degree burns on his left arm. All this happening very quick succession. Vicar, go again.
All right. Do I get advantage on this still or no?
I'm gonna say since you brought him down to 1 hit point, if you want to attack the same guy, you would have advantage, but not
Okay.
anybody else.
All right, I will do that then because I rolled a 2 and natural 1.
Again?
Law of
Yep.
averages, baby. Law of averages.
Yep, but I did roll a 2 before then,
Yeah. That
so
could have been a team kill for sure.
All right.
Ugh.
Nice.
So one arrow perfectly right into the eye socket, and then the next one just zooms so far over his head, sticks into the wall opposite.
yikes.
Oh, it's funny.
You gotta refill your dead eye meter, bro.
Yeah. You tried to shoot too quickly. You got the other arrow, you got excited, and then it did one of those dry fire things where
True.
it was kind of like
Just fumble the arrow and it drop
Yep.
it.
Kai, your turn.
Okie dokie. How far am I? I should be able to walk up here. It's like 5, 10, 15. Yeah, that's fine. Well, since this guy's so low, clarifying question: do you care if we do unarmed strikes before, because it's technically a bonus action, or do you want me to attack first and then?
No,
That's
you
all
can.
that-
You can, yeah, I think you can do that whenever.
Yeah, you can use your bonus action and action interchangeably.
Cool. I'm just gonna use an extremely exciting. Finally I can actually kill somebody with this. A nice frosty unarmed strike.
Right.
Rousty.
I hope it hits.
Sick.
It's a 5 plus. It's not gonna be enough plus. I don't think.
You need a plus 10.
Weird. No, yeah, that's plus 5. That does not hit.
All right. So you go to hit him, and he's just kind of like still shocked. But as you kind of run up there, you get your ice ready, and you realize that you tried to do it with your fist, but you also did it with your feet at the same time. And you slip a little bit and misjudged your aim. It just doesn't quite connect.
This guy's moving too much with the shockness. So now I'm just gonna try to hit him with a longsword.
All right.
And that's so far away. Jesus, that's a 19. That
19 hits.
plus 5, yeah.
Fuck the fist. He
I
just
don't-
takes out a longsword.
I mean, I don't think I can not kill this guy. It's like a
No,
D8.
You
Yeah,
cannot.
you can't
yeah.
not kill him.
Yeah.
All right. How do you want to do it?
I'm looking to see
He
what's
did.
near him. I can't think of a good way to do this. I just like to decapitate him horizontal through his head, make it easy, quick. He looks unhappy.
All right. So yeah, as you decapitate him, his head falls straight forward, landing right on this the fletching of the arrow, pushing the arrow the rest of the way through his brain, just lying literally face down.
I love that. You just run up, try and punch him, kind of fuck up, like, forget this, rip out a sword and cut his head off. Like, okay. Old reliable, I guess.
What do I have these fists for?
All right. Does that end your turn?
Yeah.
Okay. The one that Kazar hit with the firebolt turns to, let's see what he's going to do here first. He's going to turn right towards you. You chopped off his friend's head. He's going to reach out with a hand trying to touch you.
Oh no. I know what that is.
Let me show you how fists work.
Oh
Boy.
God!
Nice and green like.
That's a natural 20
Damn.
Uh-oh.
That hits.
for a total of 23.
Oh shit. How many HP do I have?
So,
I am alive.
well, let's see.
Oh, wait, you said. I thought you said 23 damage.
I rolled the wrong.
Oh, go ahead.
I rolled the wrong thing.
23 damage would have killed me. I'm pretty sure. Nope, but barely.
Would have
I
killed
don't have a
me.
lot left.
Yeah, this might. Okay, when I rolled d8s, the damage was actually higher, but then I rolled d10s and the damage got lower. So that's good for you.
Hey,
You take 32 points of damage.
Still
32?
alive.
That's
So as he reaches out to you,
You got a 20.
you see the spaces and gaps in between Kazur's scales gets black as this energy is sapped from him.
Jesus Christ! Somebody help that dragon.
Yeah, that was a
Dragon
natural
is-
20. That's nasty.
Dragon is not happy.
Okay. Next guy. The untouched fanatic is going to he's gonna try to do the same thing against Sid.
Oh.
It's going to be a 19 to hit.
I have 18. No.
All right, so it's not a natural 20 though.
Imagine having such a high AC and getting hit anyways.
What's the point? Might as well be 1.
You take 23 points of damage.
I die.
See, this is why I stay back
no.
here. It would fucking kill me.
I'm down.
All right.
Oh, are you? Oh shit.
So you can see as he touches Sid, all the veins in his face start to bulge black. His eyes get wide, and he hits the ground. And you can see as he's on the ground, this kind of black shifting going back and forth, ooze kind of sloshing around him.
Cassian, can't you do anything about that?
Nope.
Oh, well, that sucks. Rip.
Could you tell them to stop touching us?
Yeah, I wish. I'm too close. Gotta back up a little bit.
So that's going to end his turn. Kaiser, you're up.
Dude.
I will. Do I have an okay line of sight from here?
Go ahead and draw a line, and you can see. Oh, you could shoot the guy that's right in front of Cassian.
Okay. Yeah, I'll go and hit that guy with a fireball, I guess. I don't have a lot of spells left. 22 hits, I'm guessing.
22 miss. No, I'm just kidding. It hits.
13 points of damage on that.
13 points of damage. All right. Similar story. You hit this guy left shoulder this time, and he's, same sort of scorch marks as his buddy over there. But not quite enough to bring him down. Sid, go ahead and roll a death saving throw for me.
How do I click here? Nope, no I don't. How do I...
Just roll a d20 for me.
Okay, there we go. A 10.
A 10. That's one success, barely.
Nice.
Nice.
All right. That's going to end your turn. Cassian, you're up.
All right. I was just looking through my inventory to see if I had any healing potions. And I do have one. So what I'm going to do is reach over to Sid, and I'm going to pour a potion of healing, a greater one, into his mouth.
So great.
All right. Okay, go ahead and roll healing, and Sid, you're immediately conscious.
It's 44 plus 4.
44.
So I am conscious with 44 plus 4 health.
Yep.
48
health.
hit points.
That's just max 8. Thanks, buddy.
Yo.
Holy shit! I need those hit. Fucking hell.
Who rolls? Do I roll or does Sid
Mhm.
roll it? The health.
It's up to you guys.
Doesn't matter.
You decide.
Yeah, no, you're good. You can keep that. That's fine.
You want me to roll it?
Yeah, didn't you just roll it?
No, it's 4d4 plus
Yeah.
You
4.
have to roll it.
Oh, I thought you said it's 44.
No,
Yeah, I
that
was
would be
like-
fucking insane.
Well,
we
yeah.
were joking.
I also heard that. To be fair, I'm like, damn, you're just full health again.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay.
Oh no, sorry, I didn't mean to bait you.
Nah.
It's actually a lot though. It's actually 17 health points.
Nice.
So that's
Hey.
pretty good. Yeah.
Cool. So I'm conscious with 17.
Yes.
Nice.
There we go.
It's more than I have.
You got like one.
Um, I get an extra attack,
It was
but I only get a second attack if I attack on my turn.
so that it was your
Yeah.
action to bring him back to consciousness.
Okay, so then I'm going to take my movement now. Let me just check something. The Fiend's Folly is 15 feet, so that's 5, 10, 15. So 5. So I would need to move here to be in effective range. It's always 2 squares instead of 1 square, right?
Yes. Yep.
Okay, so I'm going to take a step back
Well,
to here.
You could be 10 feet away and not have disadvantage. You only have disadvantage when you're within 5 feet of an opponent with that whip.
Oh, really?
Yes. So you
Okay.
can use it at 10 to 15 feet normally, but 5 feet
Okay.
is when it becomes an issue.
I
So-
understand.
Was there something you could have done with that?
I could have used Sentinel, but it would not have prevented his death. I would have just done extra damage.
Okay.
I
But
see.
I forgot, so we'll do it next time. I'm still gonna move back, and then I'll end my turn.
Newmont, you're up.
Punch
All
him.
right. I kind
Get
of
up
come
off the
back
floor.
out of my meditation stance and scream, "Surprise, motherfucker!" And I kind of look around and see all this havoc that already happened and go, oh. And I will like to go up and try to hit this dude with my quarterstaff.
When you say surprise motherfucker and jump up, you look like a mummy because you're all wrapped up, and the one that you're coming for literally screams like a little girl.
Fair. That doesn't hit.
That's fucking
I
funny.
mean,
Okay, if that didn't hit, I will like to use one of my key points to disengage.
Hmm.
And so that would be 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, and I will stop right there and end my turn. Or actually, I get 2 attacks. Could I try
Yeah,
to chuck a dart as well from
Yeah, if you want
this
to.
far away? Yeah.
Well, what's the effective range of it? You know what? We can say you could throw it as you were running. It doesn't matter.
Okay,
Well,
that would
darts are pretty
be a 25 to hit.
25 is going to hit.
Cool. The 1d4 attack lands. And that will be a 6 points of damage.
6 points. Yep. You sink it right into what looks like a major nerve in his leg, and his leg goes kind of rigid for a second before he pulls it back out. All right. Is that going to end your turn?
Yes, sir.
Vicar, you are back up.
let's roll. Okay. So I am going to try to hit this man's with my bow again with a sneak attack.
Okay. Which one are you aiming for?
The one on the left.
Okay.
Yep. And we get this time a 8 plus 7, which is 15.
Yep, that's just what you need.
Sweet.
Hey.
Plus 7 for the win.
Brr, 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 brr.
Let's see. D8 plus 4, we get 9, and then 3d6. 14, 20, and 24.
Okay. How do you want to do this?
I guess we will just hit one right through the center of his throat.
All right.
And drop him backwards.
Goes right through the center of his throat, severing his spinal cord, loses all function of his body, and falls limp to the ground, dead. All right, that takes care of him. Only one guy left. Kai, what are you doing?
Kai is in pain. He is going to immediately second win.
All right.
Good choice.
Where'd that go? Fuck, home. I'm gonna roll that again. I got 2 plus 1. That is basically nothing.
Feeling good, baby.
Woo! Yeah, I'm just gonna try to hit him with a longsword, and then see how we do if we run away.
Cut him up. Cut him up.
That's a 5. Okay, we're gonna follow the other monks' tactics and disengage as well. That should be right. That's a step of the wind. That's a key point.
Yep.
Yeah, okay, we're gonna do that. He's not looking too hot. I'm gonna dig. Boop, 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 boop.
All right.
And my turn.
Okay. That fanatic is dead. This fanatic is still very much alive. He is going to cast. Let's see here. You know what? I'm gonna do a 1, 2.
No, get your cursor off me.
I'm trying to think who we would go for
Always
here.
the worst feeling.
You're kind of behind a pillar, though.
Yeah, that's why I went there.
He's gonna try to go for Cassian with this one.
Bring it on.
Go ahead and roll a dex saving throw for me, Cassian.
Ooh, deck save. I like those.
Yeah, I know. It's not ideal for him, but yep. Okay.
24, natural 20.
You see, he looks scanning the room. He finds you, and he gets this like sinister look, like he's got one up on you. He saw his friends die, but he's confident in his own abilities, and he does this move, and you see a spark come from his hand, and then he just kind of looks panicked, like his magic didn't work for a second, and then you see a spot 5 feet beside you, radiant energy and fire comes up, and he just looks like he misplaced where he was aiming, and then he just goes, "Fuck." Kazer, you're up.
All right. Well, guys, I think you already know what I'm gonna do.
Fireball.
Hit him with a good old faithful. Hit him with a firebolt.
All right.
23 to hit.
All right, that's gonna do it.
Big rolls from our mage.
9
plus
damage.
He's looking really hurt. You hit him center mass this time, and it's definitely burned some internal organs. He's probably not gonna make it.
All right.
Sid.
Mighty hole.
My turn, huh?
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna step here. And then I'm gonna swing my sword.
Swing my sword.
All right, go ahead and roll to attack.
That's a 22.
Bang.
Go ahead and roll damage.
It's an 8.
All right, how do you want to do this?
Sit, pup.
I'm just gonna pierce him straight through the face.
All right. You just kind of take your longsword and just shove it in between his
Just
eyes.
straight through the face.
Yep. And then, like, you see the sword sticking out the back of his head, and the weight of his body carries him down. You just kind of split his head from this point up in two, and he just falls back on the ground.
And then I spit on him.
And you-
Naturally.
This is the first time that we've ever had this kind of circumstance before. You guys still have a mission to complete, but we had somebody go unconscious, and you need to take a week-long rest to recover from going unconscious.
Whoa.
So, I'm going to say, effectively, you have a -1 to all checks and attack rolls going forward. And for each day that you do not relax, that you do not rest, you are going to get an additional -1.
Word.
Do not long rest.
No, he has to take
I'm saying if you need a period of relaxation,
Yeah.
a week-long period of relaxation. So
got you.
if you start resting for 1 day, that's great, but it doesn't count to your overall tally. And if the next day you immediately go adventuring again, you get another -1 to everything.
Got you.
That's how we're
Interesting.
going to do it going forward.
Word.
Just so it's not like you're immediately totally fucked and you need to stop right now. But it does encourage you to find a resting place sometime soon.
What if Newmont gives him like a really good blowjob?
I would not like to do that. Get away from me, Sid.
If you canonically blow your party member, then all the debuffs go away. That's the rule.
I'll sew my mouth shut before I do that.
Okay,
Sorry about
so this place is clear. Can we harvest any of these humans? Probably not. I would imagine.
These ones are not quite a high enough
All right.
CR. The cultists aren't quite big enough.
Got it. Just checking.
I would like to go back and look at that bone that I passed.
I would also like to observe these corridors, hallways, staircases.
Right.
What do we?
So each of those are little archways that have stairs descending down into an area that you can't see.
Okay, got it.
That being said, you as a party, you could get the sense that now you've cleared out those guys, it might be a safe place to take a break because of you wiped out everybody else upstairs. Maybe taking a long rest here wouldn't be the worst idea you've had, or maybe even going back to the ghost room.
If we take a long rest, does Sid get another -1?
Yes.
Okay, so probably don't want to do that if we don't have to. If
Does
we
a
can get
short
away with the
rest
short
also count?
rest.
Or no?
Short rest? No, you don't get a negative.
Okay.
It's every day, so effectively, if you take a long rest, it counts as that day.
Yeah.
A new day.
I think we took a short rest right before doing this, didn't we?
You did.
Yeah.
But some of you are looking pretty hurt. You're probably running low on spells. You guys haven't taken a single long rest since you've been in the catacomb.
Agreed.
I think a long rest would be nice.
Okay.
What do you guys?
Before.
Let's check this bone out first.
That bone? Couldn't we take this back to that body we found in the last room?
Which body you found in the last room?
Wasn't there?
There be
we
bones.
found like a skeleton that was missing.
We found a pile of bones, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, you found a pile of bones in the relic room, but these do not look. This bone doesn't look connected to that bone.
Could we? Idea. Feel free to say no. Could we roll medicine checks to try to stabilize Tony to prevent further -1s?
This is a mechanic built into the game to kind of say that you need to take.
Yeah, got it.
You need to take a rest.
Understood.
If you had greater rest, there will be a spell that you can get eventually. Well, actually, maybe I don't know what your spell lists are, but there's a spell called Greater Restoration. Yeah. Once you have access to that spell, if you cast it once per day, even if you're doing strenuous activity, it will prevent you from getting another minus.
Got it.
Even that won't stop you.
Okay.
Or like
just a thought. Just a thought. All right, so check that bone out.
All right. Go ahead and do a medicine check for me. I think Cassian was the one that wanted to go take a look at that first.
I'm gonna gather the group around this bone. And I'll be like, "Yo, who's good at medicine? Someone look at this shit."
Not me.
Oh, that's funny.
Because if I had to give my ability to check out this bone any sort of number value, it would be fucking 0. So someone else do it.
Hey, that doesn't sound like Cassian.
Go for it.
That's because it ain't him.
All right.
You got it.
All right, go ahead, Newmont.
I'd like to
that would be a 14 in total.
14. It's definitely a femur bone, and it belongs to a male that was probably around middle-aged. That's about as much as you can get from it.
Just looks like a leg bone to me. Nothing really stands out. Probably from a male, if I could guess by the girth of it.
Oh,
yeah.
A girthy male, you said.
Yeah. Newmont is used to male bones.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Girthy male bones.
Girthy
All right,
male
come here,
bone.
come here, Sid.
Try sucking on it.
Unzip your pants, Sid.
I guess I'm sucking your dick.
I'm gonna use Mage Hand to pick up the bone and chase Numa around and try and poke him in the ass with it.
Okay.
I don't move and bend over slightly.
Oh,
All right.
Fuck up! Oh my.
I did not start this.
All right. Well,
Cassian's gonna take the bone and put it in his pack, his
Okay.
Dungeoneer's pack.
all right. You take your slightly now stinkier bone, put it in your pack.
Good night, Ash.
Okay. So what are you guys doing?
I guess we're doing a long rest, right?
Yeah, we gotta
You guys
hunker
said
down.
We should head to the ghost room, so we're kind of more safe.
Oh.
than...
Wait, Vicar, where you are, you also make a passive perception check.
It's
Okay.
not a check. It's just what your passive perception is. It should be
Right.
Yeah,
16.
Sorry.
Pretty good.
Jacob.
What'd you say?
16.
16. Yeah, you notice. Go ahead, Josh.
Is it?
There's a foot in front of you.
What?
Oh wait, I see it.
What? Oh.
It's not a carrot. I don't know why I thought it was a carrot.
Hey,
zoom real in.
amateur paleontologists, come over here and take a look at this.
Hey guys, look at the far
Alright.
side of the room. There's another bone.
How did you can't see that?
I take could I do a medicine check on the foot to see if it belongs to if it could connect with the femur bone and it kind of aligns with it?
Yeah. Go ahead and roll a medicine check for me.
Nat 20 plus 3.
Jesus Christ.
Nat
Let's
20?
do it.
This
Yeah.
is definitely it belongs to the same skeleton. You can tell by the patina on the bone coloration itself.
Damn, somebody got pulled apart.
Guys, someone yeah, they did. And I think they spread their bones to all these columns in this room.
Why
Have you
would
ever
they
chosen
do
you should
that?
Look for bones. Maybe right up here.
Wait,
What the
we
fuck?
don't know about that. Wait, do you think there's other bones up here?
There might be.
I scanned the entire room in detail for bones.
Okay.
Jesus
Um, Yeah, so if you guys are scanning the entire room, I just need a group perception check for me.
Word.
I know you guys can kind of see them on the map, so it's going to be pretty easy, but
Okay.
just make sure that we don't get like 7 natural ones or anything. Like
Yeah.
18. I did my
17.
19.
Also a 19.
19
18.
plus-
Hitting them bones.
Yeah,
19
all of your
Hold on.
Plus 6.
Ever.
So 25,
on.
actually. 25.
I got a 5.
even
Your headed still hooded
There's
for
also
the
Minus
ass
one.
again.
And a
So a
17
4.
plus 6 and
He's a little
42.
sluggish.
Yeah. So while Sid is still trying to find his bearings from being knocked unconscious, the rest of you guys kind of piece together all the rest of the bones in this area. Josh, you want to tell them what kind of bones they find?
I'm assuming that Cassian would potentially put the rest of the bones that they find in his sack with the other one that he put,
Right in his
Yes.
scrotum.
and so you would have found 2 leg bones and 2 feet.
Don't go walking away with those, Cassian.
Is it bad I don't see the feet on the map?
Or
the other foot.
It's there.
Oh fuck! I see it. Nice. I don't know why I didn't see that one.
Good thing you rolled a perception check.
No. My eyes don't work.
So you guys found
I do.
a couple of leg bones, couple of feet. So what are you doing now?
I'm gonna.
Were we able to decipher any pattern on the placement of these bones, or did it seem pretty random?
It seemed pretty random.
Okay. We've got
Are
a door
there
at the
any
far end.
like scarrings or markings on them?
No, not really.
Just bones.
Just bones.
Just regular old bones.
So the statue in the middle, how exactly is it deformed? Like defaced?
It looks like there's someone scratched out the name on the plaque, and some of the face has been a little bit scratched away. And not very successfully, but someone has tried.
Looks
Does
like
it
a
have its
mustache
leg
thing
bones?
going
Does it have its leg bones?
It does have its leg bones and its feet bones.
on.
all the little metatarsals are in place.
Suspicious.
We need to make our way to the ghost room and hunker down for maybe a little while.
I'm okay. with
Agreed.
this.
Yeah.
Yeah, Kaiser, how you doing on spell slots? Will this be helpful?
Oh, I need a rest bad.
I figured.
I start making my way back to the staircase that we came down.
All right.
Downtown, walking fast.
So you guys make it back to the ghost room, hunker down for the necessary amount of time to get a long rest. Everyone can roll everyone gets full hit dice, and you get your spell slots back, all your features. And when you wake up, no incident has taken place. You see the ghost has been watching the doors nonstop while you guys have been taking turns, I'm assuming, during
Mm-hmm.
Jeez.
so
We're actually
as
over
soon
here,
as
right?
I wake up, I would like to cast False Life on myself.
okay.
Because I'm assuming during a long rest, your temp hit points reset, correct?
They do. Yep.
Alright.
Thanks for letting me know. And then I'm assuming you
Yeah,
guys
so
make
that'd be
your way
6.
back down to the second floor again once you take your long rest.
Mm-hmm,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All right. So
So, does Cassian get a? Sorry, does Sid get a scar from that? Do we still do that? We still do that?
yep, you do get a scar. It's up to you to decide what you want.
Mm-hmm.
A necrotic scar is interesting. I'm not sure how
Mhm.
you would want to flavor that one.
That's why I
but
asked.
do you want to take some time to think about it, or do you got an idea, Sid?
No, I think I'm probably gonna take some time to think because I have one from the fucking mimic.
Oh yeah.
All right. So we'll circle back to that when you know what your scar is. Let us know,
Yeah.
and then we'll.
Mm.
All right. So you're in this long corridor again. There's this big room with these
So
4 separate archways. What you doing?
Gentlemen, I see a door at the end of the hallway. I think it's best that we clear out the full level before we head down and get deeper.
Yeah.
I agree.
Okay. Yeah, I agree.
I agree.
What doorway?
Maybe Vicar doesn't try to lockpick this one.
Shut your whore mouth,
These are-
Newmont.
these
If he does, I'm standing right next to him because he's my best friend and I love him and I trust him.
Thank you, Cassian.
All right, get me away from that door.
Yeah, I'm hiding behind this pillar, letting him go.
Do we want to check out these staircases that are
Well, the stairs
Already
lead
open?
down, don't they? You said?
Yeah.
We weren't sure of which way
Down
was the
where?
correct way down.
All right. Well, we can. I'm down for whatever the groups wants to do.
Cassian, while you're there, make a
They
perception.
were touching each other by the
Perception
staircase too,
check.
weren't they?
22.
22. There's no door handle or visible lock on this door.
Oh,
There's no
Push
hint.
it.
Well, fuck.
Push the door.
I was like,
rub
push
your
it?
bones on it.
I'll push it if you guys want.
Are there any insignia or sort of signage or imagery?
Yeah, in very old common, something that the nomads probably would have spoke and wrote. You can kind of make out something. Go ahead and roll a history check for me to see how much you can recall of some of your older schooling.
Our good old
9.
historian.
9.
Didn't pay attention in
Does
class.
someone want to help him with this?
Sure.
Someone being Kaiser.
Please.
I'm
Alright,
not from
history?
here. Don't ask me.
History?
Yep.
We have no idea what's going on.
No, you give him advantage.
Yeah,
So-
he's
Oh,
saying.
that's,
Oh, okay.
that's good. That's really, really good. I would love to help you with that.
Go ahead,
I
Cassian.
didn't roll a 1.
Yeah. Go ahead and roll with advantage, Cassie.
Good old historian again.
Causers daydreaming, gets a boner.
A 10.
10. That was the DC.
Hey.
Nice.
Hey.
Okay. So you can just barely recall some of your schooling, and then you get that one little inch nudge from Kaiser as he kind of reminds you of some of the stuff that he was reading through at your parents' manor.
In my head, he's like super condescending. Like he knows exactly what it says, but he's being a fucking dick about it. And he's like, come on, buddy.
Yeah.
See, in my mind, I'm so far off the pace that it somehow just sparks something in your head and you realize what you're doing. Like, I have no idea what happened. I mean, and in the library, I don't know what I was reading, but it worked.
So you see something that says to something along the lines of complete the funeral rite.
Oh.
Well, when we first came down here, I had the feeling that this room was part of the tradition of burying someone. It seems as if this door is to open, we must maybe collect the rest of these bones and lay them to rest.
Oh, the bone. I was thinking Numa.
Worth
That's
a
a good
shot.
idea.
Yeah, we got half the skeleton kind of already. We just need his upper half.
Well, we've got 4 stairways to try, I guess.
So we should all go separate ways, right?
No,
Yeah. No, do that.
No.
That'd be
no,
awesome.
no,
What's the worst that could happen?
We die alone.
Yeah.
That sounds pretty
Yeah,
bad.
literally.
The worst that happens is Alwyn has a new adventuring party.
It's called the Six Stooges.
Do you guys want to go right?
Yes,
Sure.
that's what we're doing.
Seems
We're all
like the
here.
plan.
Go
All right,
for it.
Josh, you want to pull up that room?
Which one do they go in?
They're
The
going
right side.
to the far
Top right.
That is this one.
Maybe
Oh.
Sid shouldn't go
Okay.
first.
No,
So-
I'm not.
Let me
why not?
pull up my description.
That's a good point.
So,
I can.
when you step into this room, it exudes an air of mystery and ancient knowledge. The 2 stone tables sit opposite each other, one bearing a complete skeleton laid out as if for study, its bones aged and yellowed. The other table holds only a skull, its empty eye sockets seemingly staring into the room. The walls are adorned with faded paintings.
Okay, why don't we try laying the bones we have on that table? It looks like we probably need to complete the skeleton, though.
Makes sense to
What I
me.
said.
Likely,
Mhm.
yeah.
Somebody, Kazar, do you want to take a look at that book?
I'm really good at reading. I'm gonna just walk up there with him.
Yeah, Numa, why don't you go help him?
Let's check it.
So
Not
the
Newmont.
two of you guys kind of go over the book and just take a
I found
gander at it.
bone.
Huh?
Is this a bone right here?
I found Bon, he says.
Brandon, what?
Yeah, you see an arm bone over there.
Oh yeah. Totally.
Are you feeling okay, Sid?
So, Kai and Kazar, as you guys take a look at this book, you see nothing of any real significance here. It's just a lot of religious gibberish of old-timey Norhaven traditions. It's not really anything applicable to here right now. It's just kind of there as
There's
religious.
nothing on like
burial
rituals in particular. Yeah.
Like the
There's
burial
nothing
rite.
on burial rites. It's more scripture.
Okay.
So I guess if we've put the bones there, I guess we just go to the next room and see if we find more bones.
What'd you do with
Assuming we'll
the
put
arm
the
bone?
arm as
I'll
well.
put it on there as well.
Okay.
It's reasonable.
All right. What are you guys doing now?
We're leaving to go check the other rooms for more
All right,
bombs.
Josh, you want to throw him back in the main corridor?
Clockwise motion.
Bottom right.
All right.
Whee! So does that also happen when you can't take a rest? The last letter in all the words you speak loses a letter.
Oh god.
This
Oh,
doesn't
no.
look good.
Immediately leave.
This looks terrible.
Stepping into
door?
the room, you are immediately enveloped by an atmosphere heavy with ancient rituals. This room is dimly lit with a deep red hue emanating from the flickering torches mounted on the walls, casting elongated shadows that dance eerily across the stone surface. In the center of this room stands a solemn stone altar, its surface grooved with intricate channels and basins designed to collect and guide some kind of liquid.
It's
Above
blood.
the altar,
Blood.
a series of delicate, interwoven carvings depict scenes of the burial rituals of old Norhaven. The air is tinged with a metallic scent, a subtle
Iron.
reminder to the room's purpose.
It is blood.
One wall, a set of ancient ceremonial blades rests on a velvet cushion with a glass case. each blade crafted with exquisite detail and care.
Yeah, I hate it here. Let's go.
So
Maybe we come back to this place?
in glass boxes.
The blades are on this elongated cushion that has a glass case over it.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm gonna
How
do a
many-
quick scan for bones.
Bonds?
No
Alright,
bonds.
Go ahead and make a perception check as you're looking around the room.
I need buns here. Perception. Where are you? Why you run?
I think
An 8.
An 8. Not anything immediately apparent.
I'm a little
maybe
scared.
Once we have the skeleton complete, we fill this with blood. Start the ritual.
Yeah,
Yeah.
with blood.
I mean,
Yeah,
Trevor?
let's see if
Most
we can do
likely.
this
Wait,
last.
Maybe
aren't there
the people
pictures?
dead in the other room.
There's pictures in the
Oh.
basin, isn't there, of the ritual?
Tony's
Mhm.
feeling good. Or
What do the
Sid.
pictures depict?
So there's a picture of a tapestry of 4 figures, and they're difficult to make out because all these tapestries are very faded. They're very, very old, but you can make out that one of them is of 4 figures. You can make out that one of them has to do with something that looks like it might correlate to this room. It has a similar color to it. And there's some significance with blood, pretty apparently. And next, you see this. It looks like herbs of some kind, and finally, you see a stone table on the 4th tapestry.
Word.
So what's
Blood
the
green.
order? It's blood, herbs, stone.
It was 4 figures,
4 figures.
blood, and then you saw some herbs, and then it was a stone.
Okay, maybe we go check out the one of the other rooms and come back to this
Yeah.
one. But I think we all have the idea of what we are probably gonna have to do in there. And I think we know where the stone table comes into play.
Nose goes.
I'm going first.
I mean, I'll go first. It's fine.
I meant dying on the table, but yeah, sure.
Oh yeah.
You
Hmm.
do not own any
This
token
looks like
with
4
vision.
figures.
Can
Hold
You
on.
don't own anything.
Is there any
It
bonds? in
says I
here?
don't have a token with vision for this room or something.
This room feels like a silent battleground frozen in time.
Wait, hold on. Tony is not in
It's
here,
not
and he
in
cannot
here.
see.
Yeah,
Good job, Tony.
there I
There it
am.
is.
Okay. Can everybody see?
Yes.
Yeah.
All right.
My bad, Sid.
Feels like
Mm-hmm.
like a silent battleground frozen in time. 4 statues, each depicting a warrior in a distinct pose, stand at the corners. Their hands are outstretched as if they once held something. The statues are intricately carved with details in their armor and facial expressions suggesting that they are ready for some form of combat. Against each statue, a guard, now lifeless after the oh wait. No, not yet. So that's what you see for those 4 statues. And in front of those 4 statues, you see
A bone.
go ahead and Cassian, make a nature check for me. And Sid, you make one as well. You'd be the only other person who might have come across these things.
Natur is 15 minus 2. Wait, all my checks are minus 2?
All your checks are minus 2.
So 13.
13. These are a humanoid called Goliath. They are big. They're bigger than Kai by a decent bit. And there's something off about them. When you get a closer look, you see that their eyes are not focused. There are deep, deep lacerations in these figures. Some of them are poked full of holes. They are clearly undead. And you see each of them is wielding a different weapon. And the second you step into this room, with their lifeless eyes, they kind of look at all of you. And I'm going to need everybody to roll for initiative in just a second here once I pull the encounter up.
I think I like the blood room better.
Well, there's gonna be plenty of blood in this room. Just give it a second.
But there's a bond. Can we get the bond and run?
I mean, yeah.
You could try.
Can they use? I was kind of joking, but that's actually not a bad idea. Can they use doors?
There is no door, right?
There is no door
Oh,
for
shit.
these. Everyone, go ahead and roll initiative for me.
Nice.
Oh my god, I'm fucking.
Oh Jesus.
Is initiative -2 as well?
Yep.
So 12.
Okay, Kai,
I used all my rolls earlier. I got a 7.
Help!
Numa,
I need
I
somebody.
got a 7 as well.
7 as well. I'm gonna say that. Which one of you has the higher dexterity? Or you guys just decide amongst yourselves, Kai and Numa. Which one?
Newmont,
do
you
want?
totally have more dexterity.
Sure, I will go first.
Wait, really quick. Also, we're all laid out like parallel. I'm guessing that's not how we came in the room.
No, you guys go ahead and put yourselves in the marching order you would have come in.
I would have been first because I'm dumb and gay.
That's fine. Okay. Well, Cassian, you are first and gay, but you also get to go first. So
Sick! Poggers. Fuck.
Oh, I wanna.
What are we gonna do?
How do I math?
I genuinely thought we were good to go and that we weren't gonna have to fight anybody else. So give me 1 second while I kind of
Well,
sort this
that
out.
makes you dumb as well as gay and first.
Thank God Jacob railroaded us into a long rest. Because our dumbasses
Hey,
would have kept
idiots!
going.
Go to sleep!
Go the fuck to sleep.
yeah, I tried to give you a hint in the last room too, and you didn't take it. And then one of you went unconscious in this room almost immediately. So I figured I should be stronger with my hint this
You
time.
win some, you learn some. So there you
Mhm.
go.
Well, we took a rest.
A short rest.
Yeah, well, I mean, how are you supposed to expect to take 32 points of damage followed by 20-something points of damage? I also have lost all visibility of this room. What happened?
And I'm blind.
I'm back. I'm back.
Are your
And I
eyes
can't see
gone?
anything. I don't know.
That would be an extremely interesting D&D.
You saw the Goliath spawn, and then you just went blind. The room went dark.
I don't even know how
I
you
should
would
do that to you guys at some point. That would be maddening for you.
You got any ideas? I was gonna do some.
Well, I got dark vision, baby.
One of those, if I can.
Well, I guess that doesn't work if I'm blind.
There's a spell called Maddening Darkness that turns a huge area completely like just pitch black dark. You can't see through it, and then you take psychic damage every single round.
Oh.
So
That sounds fun for you.
Okay, I'm going
Even
to
with dark vision?
even with dark vision, I think, right?
Yeah,
Jacob?
it's probably like heavily
yeah, even with dark
obscured.
vision.
I'm gonna attack with my whip.
Okay.
For a
14 hits.
14 hits.
These things are
Okay.
beefy, but they're pretty easy to hit.
Okay. 7 points of damage plus an additional 1d4. Where are my 1d4s? 7, 8, 9, 10 points of damage, and then I'm gonna expend a superiority die to do hold on, I'm sorry.
You're fine.
What is that under? Features and traits? Yes.
There's limited use. Okay.
To gain combat experience on these fools.
Oh. Oh.
And with combat experience, I am going to choose to learn. Come on, that's not the right thing.
I will just tell you, they
Okay.
are immune to poison
Good
They're
to
immune
know.
to poison.
and to poison damage.
Okay.
Everything is.
I am going to use my extra attack to attack with my whip again. which is a 9 to hit.
9 does not hit. What was that extra D4 worth of damage?
It's the extra D4 that's in the notes.
For the weapon?
Yeah, I'm just saying, what was the actual damage?
Oh.
2 or 3?
All right.
I don't remember. I was
hedge our bets and say 3.
okay.
Okay. Yeah, so you whip into this thing and you learn that information. You take your second attack, doesn't quite hit. Does that end your turn? You moving? What's going on?
Yeah, I'm sitting right here.
All right.
It's fair.
Full frontal.
Oh.
Unfortunately for you guys, all of these things rolled initiative higher than you, except for Cassian. So
We're just shell shocked in the doorway.
the one that Cassian whipped, which one did you whip? The left one or the right one?
The right one.
He's gonna come down and say hello.
Hello.
Hello. It's gonna be a 19 to hit.
That hits.
So he comes down at you with a sword slashing into you. It just cuts fairly deep into your shoulder, but nothing more than this wound could be healed. That's going to do 6 points of damage to you.
Okay.
And he's going to then try to hit you with the pommel of the sword as well. It's going to be a 22 to hit.
That hits.
And you take an additional 5 points of damage from that.
Okie dokie.
And that's going to end his turn.
Guys look kind of cool.
Yeah, those are zombie frost giants. They're the closest we could find to the Goliaths. This boy over here gonna come down here. Say hello to our good friend Kai. This one has a spear.
I'd like to look sturdy.
All right, you look sturdy as he takes his spear and tries to thrust it into you. That was so close to being a natural 20, but it rolled to an 8, and it's a 14 to hit.
That was for the sturdiness.
All right. Yeah, the sturdiness threw him off guard. So as he tries to thrust, he misses, and then he pulls back and tries to thrust one more time.
So sturdy.
23 to hit.
That it's
10 points of damage.
Big chunk.
This boy over here takes a couple of steps back.
Uh-oh.
Takes his bow that he has. This is like a thick, long bow. And he just pulls it back. You can see it straining against how heavy this draw weight on the bow must be. And looses a shot at, we're going to say, Vicar.
I thought you might.
I was going to be like, Newmont, catch it.
That's a 16 to hit.
I could.
I have 15.
Pause.
Yep.
Pause real quick.
Okay.
Okay.
What?
What does it say?
Oh.
I'm going to impose disadvantage using protection since I'm right next to Vicar.
Yes, shield me.
That's going to do it. That's an 11 to hit.
Yes, thank you.
Get blocked, nerd.
All right, so he
Good looking out,
arrow at
Sid.
you, and it sticks right into Sid's shield as he interposes in between the two of you. You can feel from the force of this arrow that hit, like this is a heavy bow. And the last guy has an axe. He didn't like that you did that, so he's gonna come down and try to chop you while you're distracted.
Ruh-roh.
24 to hit.
Nope. I wish.
5 points of damage.
How many?
5. And he is going to take another swing at you.
Bitch.
And that one
I had a shield
is a
for you.
20 to hit.
Yes.
All right. You take an additional 7 points of damage.
7. Word.
Okay.
We are all
It's your turn, Sid.
I would like to make a sentinel attack against the guy that just hit Sid.
All right, go for it.
That is a 20 to hit.
20 is definitely going to hit.
9 plus 1d4. 10 points of damage.
10
this
points
fucker.
of damage. All right. Sid, your turn.
The one in front of me, I'm gonna hold on.
How do we want to do
Is lay on hands an action?
Yes.
Okay.
It is.
So I'm not gonna do that. Instead, I'm just gonna swing at this nerd. For a 14 minus 2, 12.
12 is going to hit. These things
He
don't
takes
have a lot of armor.
5 damage.
5 damage.
That's end of turn.
Okay. Vicar, you're up.
Okay. I'm gonna move 1, 2, and get the flank on this guy. And then I'm gonna attack him with the rapier for sneak attack.
Okay, go for it.
Alright. And I get a 9 plus
Is it
whatever the
advantage?
flank
'Cause-
bonus is.
Okay, so flank bonus in this case would just be a 1, so because you have one person opposite.
Okay, so it'd be 10.
Just misses.
Damn. That sucks. Sorry, Sid. Good luck. And I'm gonna leave. So that's
You disengaging?
well, I don't have to because I just have to make a attack
'cause
against
you're
somebody.
Fancy
That's
footwork or whatever.
My rockish audacity, yeah. So 5, 10 to here, 15, 20, 25, 30. I will use my dash to get behind this pillar.
Okay. All right, sounds good. That ends your turn.
Yes.
Newmont, you're up.
All right, I will use Step of the Wind. Get up in this bow guy's face.
Right.
And kind of position myself to where I'm kind of in front of his line of sight toward the party and try to hit him with my quarterstaff.
Okay.
And that will be a 14 to hit.
14 hits.
And then that will be 7 points of damage. Actually, wait, is it plus 8 points of damage, I mean?
8. Okay.
I'm gonna quarterstaff again. And that will be a 21 to hit.
21 definitely hits.
And that will be 10 points of damage.
10 points of damage. Nice.
And I will end my turn.
You crack into this thing, and you can see you're hitting almost nothing but solid muscle. Goliaths are literally built different. And there's not any blood coming out of these things as you're striking them or hitting them for any of you. It's like the blood has been drained from them already because of the zombification process. They've been dead for a little while. You're not feeling bones crack or anything. These things are sturdy. They are beefy in terms of how much punishment they can take.
They are actually like undead looking, like undead Goliaths.
Yes. Yeah,
okay.
they're undead
Understood.
half giants, essentially.
Got it.
Does that end your turn?
Yes.
Kai, you're up.
Well, this looks like pretty tough positioning. I want to stay on. I'm just gonna stay here because I don't want Kazar to have anybody kind of come around here. And there's not really anybody else, so I'm just gonna try to smack this boy. Just gonna kind of stand here and smack it of the boyeth. This way. Yeah.
Smack the boy.
Yeah. 15.
That hits.
Yeah. Okay. And it's a D8, right? D8. Yeah. D8 says, good 8, please. 4, bitch, plus 2. So 6 points of damage. And then I'm going to, as a bonus action, try to see if I can give him a 1-2 punch right after that, which will be a D20 again. And that's a 3. That doesn't do shit. Okay.
Just a solid brick shit house.
Damn. Yeah, it has a nice clean cut on him. No blood though. Tries to follow up with a punch and just it's sturdy. You're like, wow, okay, that didn't do anything.
You like land a square shot right in the abs, and you can tell that like he just kind of took it.
Exactly. Probably should have used patience defense, but that'll end my turn.
Feel like a refrigerator.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mhm.
Kaiser, you're up.
Okay, I'm gonna cast, I think for the first time, Minute Meteors.
Okay.
Hmm.
Which unfortunately means I can't do shit right now. So how does me... Like, I'm not going to go anywhere right now, but if I wanted to leave combat, is it fine because he's engaged with someone else? Or are we all locked in?
No, you, Cassian, and Kai are all technically engaged in combat with this guy right now.
Yep.
Also, when you cast Minute Meteors, read me the spell. I think you can actually throw one of them.
Oh yeah, I can. Yeah, when you cast the spell and as a bonus action. Okay.
Nice.
I will cast. Careful. Sorry, I wasn't expecting to be actually like cast this turn. And I don't want to hit one of you guys with it.
I mean, there's a
You
far
could-
one.
You could hit the one that's right here in front of Sid.
Is it like an
Okay,
AoE?
yeah. Yeah, I might do here actually. Like I might cast them here. So then it hits just this guy. I think I can do that with it, right?
You would make your attack rolls with disadvantage because the meteors are floating around you, and then you send them. So, when you make a ranged attack at some within 5 feet of somebody, it's disadvantage.
No, I want to throw them. If you see where my cursor is, like
right
5
here.
feet to the left of him.
Does it explode on impact?
Yeah, I think that's how it works. So, like, once a meteor reaches its destination or impacts against a solid surface, it explodes. Each creature within 5 feet of the point where it explodes must make a Dex saving throw. If they fail the save, they take 2d6. If they pass, they take half of that.
Gotcha.
So you're just gonna
Alright.
kind of pitch it into the ground behind him.
Basically, yeah. Everyone's
Okay.
engaged with them, so I can't really.
Sounds good. Okay, go. I need to make a Dex saving throw.
Yeah, and it's a 15 for the check.
I rolled an 18.
Nice.
It was a high roll for me. So, I take half of 9. We round
With these.
down.
To 4.
Wait, how much damage was it total?
10, well, it was 20, and then
Oh,
that's 10. Like, okay, bet.
Alright.
I'll end my turn.
You can see that some of the skin on its back starts boiling up and peeling from the heat of this explosion behind him, and he still doesn't even seem to take notice from it. Just
Gross.
Shit.
amazing.
Cassian,
We love
you're
these
up.
guys.
All right.
We're not doing a lot of focusing.
We're not.
Well,
With my whip, I'm going to turn to the one that's in front of Sid and kind of whip across my body and try and strike him in the back of the head. It's a 23 to hit.
Definitely hits.
That is 9 points of damage plus 1d4. 10 points of damage plus a superiority die, which is an additional 6, so 16 points of damage total. And I'm going to try and be menacing and frighten him. DC 15.
Right. That's a wisdom saving throw.
Yeah, wisdom save.
He rolled a 12.
So he is
As-
frightened.
when you whip around your body, kind of almost wrapping around your shoulder, the cracker strikes the back of his head right where his brainstem would be functioning, and you see there's a gouge taken out right beneath the skull, and some of the brain starts slipping out down the back. And
That's
he
fucking
kind
sick.
he looks bewildered, like he's caught off guard, and doesn't really quite know what to do. This is a new sensation for him, so he is frightened.
Okay. With my second attack, I'm now turned to face the one that is in front of Sid. I'm gonna draw my dagger from my hip and thrust it backwards into the guy that's standing behind me.
Okay.
That's an 18 to hit.
18 hits.
That is 7 points of damage plus a superiority die, which is an additional 5 points of damage on top of 7. And I'm going to also try and frighten the guy in front of me.
Okay. A wisdom saving throw. They have a -2 wisdom, so it's a pretty good strat. That's a 10. He is also frightened of you.
Big
So
league.
scary.
You stab him right in
Lovely.
the dick. Just
Right.
as you stab behind, you kind of do a slicing motion too, and you hear this subtle thump behind you.
Oh,
Mm.
Jesus.
And when you look
It's a
down,
Jewish troll.
yeah.
God.
Now it is.
Gotta get yours back somehow.
True.
Oh my
God.
Been looking for it for 30 years, bro.
This
Someone's
guy is
using it as
also
face
frightened.
cream.
Okay, does that end your turn?
That ends my turn.
He's pissed. He's going to try to hit you, but he's got disadvantage. Good thing the first attack was a 24. Second attack is a 14 to hit.
Ooh. One off.
Misses.
All right. It's going to try to hit you with the pommel again. Couldn't. Let's see if he rolls a natural 1, but he's going to miss either way. Nope. Man, I rolled 3 14s in a row just now.
Wow.
Throwing them numbers.
So he tries to take a slash at you, and it seems like he's not weighted the same as he was before. He lost a good amount of weight just then.
Oh my lord.
He tries to hit you with the pommel, and you just duck underneath him, and he misses with the butt of his sword. And now it's going to be the guy right next to Kai.
Yeah.
He is going to try to make a stab at Kazir.
Oh, no. Sorry, Kazi.
I knew it. No, it's because I threw the fireball on him.
20 to hit Kazir, not net.
No, bro, I got crazy AC.
He's
not ready. He's not ready.
Minimum. He did minimum damage. That's 5 damage to you.
Well, I can handle that.
Yep. Well, for now, he's going to try to attack again.
No. I can't handle that though.
All right. He rolled an 8 for his second, so his second attack misses.
Hey.
So he kind of gets you right in the side, then you go, ow, fuck off, and then you move a little bit, and then he misses you with the second thrust.
I know what I'm
Okay,
going for.
now it's going to be the
Bowman.
archer's turn. Numa, you are right in front of him. He doesn't like that. Go ahead. Are you trying to get him to shoot you instead of everyone else?
I just didn't want him to get free shots on us, so I wanted to put a
Imposing
body in between
Yes.
me and the party.
To give a visual, he's 9.5 feet tall, and you are like
Aren't.
so.
Listen, it wasn't my, I'm taking one for the team.
Are you
Look,
trying
if you want
to
to
get
get
He's
this
just-
team for his brains. It's okay.
He's just putting a body on him.
the bravery
right?
though.
Are you
You know-
trying to get him to shoot you instead, or are
No
you
free shots.
trying to? What's your goal here?
Yeah, that was my intention, but I am right up next to him because I used Step of the Wind to get away from the other one, and I did hit him with my quarterstaff.
Okay, go ahead and roll a persuasion check for me.
What is my persuasion?
Umon, catch
Oh
it.
boy.
I believe in you.
17 minus 1, 16.
All right, he rolled a 1, not a natural 1.
Shoot your bow! Shoot your bow!
4. He rolled a 1 for optimization here. So he looks down at you.
Do it again.
draws
Shoot
an
your
arrow,
bow.
and just tries to like he's almost aiming straight down because of how tall he is. And how
Jesus
Does he
Christ.
get disadvantage for shooting that close?
Yes.
yes, he does.
Yes, that's the point.
That's a natural 1. He aims down and
Shoots himself
shoots
right in the foot.
pinning him in place. I'm gonna go ahead and roll damage for him because he shot himself.
See, I am intimidating, baby.
It's because he
Alright.
smells like embalming fluid.
Yeah, the smell's catching him off guard still.
I'm picturing the fucking like Dark Souls 3 great
Oh.
bow, you know, the dragon
Yes.
flare.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So he shoots himself, and that ends his turn. And it is now the one with the axe right in front of Sid. He's gonna try to hit Sid again. First
He's
attack.
scared.
Wait, he's scared. The first
Mhm.
attack would have hit. Let's see if the second one does. Second attack is a 12. That's gonna miss.
He's sturdy.
Okay. And all right. Yeah, it's gonna hit. So the second attack does hit you with a 21.
You're
And that is going to be 9 damage to you.
ouch.
Ouch.
But it is your turn.
Word.
I was real quick. I was reading a text message. Admittedly, I messed up. Did he attack with disadvantage?
Yes.
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 Okay.
Yeah.
I'm going to divine smite this man right in front of me.
Oh.
All right.
Mm,
And him.
they are undead.
That is a 16 minus 2, 14 to hit.
It's gonna hit.
And then damage.
Make sure to add your extra D8 for it being an undead.
Yep. So that's the first roll is 8. Then I add an extra D8 for the undead. And then I add a 2D8 for the divine smite itself. Is that right?
Yep. So it should be 4D8 total. Right?
Sure, so the
Nice.
first one was 8, and I'm just gonna do
3D8.
3 more. Yeah. So 12. So 20 points of damage.
Hey, nice.
20 points of damage total or plus the 8 you had before?
So it was 8 plus 4 to begin with, plus 3d8,
So
which came out to 8.
Oh,
So 8 plus 12 is 20.
Okay.
total.
Okay, so 20 total. Okay. All right. This thing is looking bad.
how bad we talking?
Very.
Okay.
Another attack of almost any kind would probably bring him down.
Hmm.
As Sid slashes into this thing, you can see it's not bleeding, but the light coming from that like raw drive to do damage, this radiance just beaming from him, is sort of tearing him apart a bit.
I'm going to second wind
Okay.
just to get some hips. So that's 4 plus 3, so I heal for 7.
Right.
And
Thank you.
that's end of my turn.
Okay. We are going to try to sneak attack this radiant man with my bow.
Okay.
And we get a 8 plus 7, 15.
15. How do you want to do this? You literally can't roll less than the damage with a sneak attack.
Okay, beautiful. I want to. I know I like have his back, right? So that's. Do I see like radiance like beaming out of his from like my angle?
Sure.
Okay, I just want to hit him in the radiant spot and have him just like fucking explode with like radiant.
I'm right here.
Not like you know.
So I'm gonna say this: when Sid slashes into this thing, it's like a like how you would cut a sandwich diagonally, you know. And
Mhm.
he almost got all the way through the sandwich, but there's that little tiny piece of bread that you can never quite get.
Right.
Through,
Sure.
And
Yeah.
you shoot with one of your broad-headed arrows, and it hits right just enough to crack the rest of the skin, and you can see the rest of the radiance makes the top half of him fly off about 5 feet behind.
Yeah. That's the vision. That's the vision.
All right.
Not
Newmont, you're
nuking the homies.
I would like to quarterstaff this dude in front of me again.
Go ahead and roll to attack.
11 plus 6, so 17.
17's gonna hit.
And that would be 5 plus 3, so 8 points of damage.
Okay.
I would like to quarterstaff him again.
Okay.
That's a 17 plus 6. So that hits. And then that will be 3 plus 3, so another 6 points of damage.
He's looking
And then I would like to use patient defense
okay.
as my bonus action.
All right, yeah, you crack into him a couple of times, and I'm going to say you're kind of targeting the leg that's already pinned down, and it looks like his leg is starting to get pretty shaky as he's trying to put weight on it. You've definitely put a few fractures in there.
Fuck yeah. And I end my turn.
Kai, you're up.
It's my turn. Well, Kazir, I can't really do much about protecting you when you're right there.
Best defense is a good offense.
That's fair. I'm definitely gonna try to see if I can hit him.
He died here, right in front of Sid.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, this guy knows things.
The
and
bodies.
13 plus what is this? 5. 18. Yeah, 18 should hit, right?
18 hits.
Yeah, okay. Doing the longest of the shortest. That is a 6. That's not bad. 6 plus 2 is 8 points of damage.
Why is hang on. Why is everybody marked as dead right now?
They're dead. Oh, look at that. I did it.
Good job, guys.
You killed us all.
Josh, fix it.
It's because they're all the same.
The
Okay, I
same?
see. Yeah, give me a second.
Don't worry about it. If it's going to be a problem, just
No.
Yeah,
I know how to fix it.
Okay.
Good.
So
He'll
right,
just be there
continue,
for a
Kai.
second.
Continue, Kai.
Yeah, you're fine. You're right. Yeah. Don't worry. I'm gonna do the same thing that I tried to do last time that I didn't get to do. So I got 8 points of damage on him. I'm gonna follow up with a punch that actually will hit this time. And just because I like testing things, where are they all? I don't remember them all. Yeah, I'm just gonna hit him with a fiery punch for 3 points of damage.
Okay. Doesn't take any extra kind of damage or anything. You just kind of leave a sear mark on his abs where you punched him last time.
Thank you. I was gonna say that same spot. It's like,
You were like, the spice of life. I need to hit him with fire. Is that going to end your turn?
Yeah, you're good.
Kazir, you're up.
Okay, so for my turn, I'll start out with Shocking Grasp. 13 to hit.
13 hits.
Okay, I'll try and aim that right where Kai just hit him.
All right.
We'll do just 5 points of damage. Damn.
5 points of damage. You reach out and touch him in the exact same spot, and where you see that sear mark, you can now see, like, you know, when you connect two nails together in wet wood, that kind of arcing that happens. You can see that starting to happen through the rest of his stomach, spreading up towards his chest.
Get his ass.
So just reading this, you have advantage on the attack roll if the target is wearing armor made of metal. On a hit, the target takes the damage and it can't take reaction. So I can walk away from this thing now?
Yes, it can't take reactions, but it wasn't wearing metal armor.
Yeah, I just want to make sure that still applies, even though he's not wearing metal armor.
I'll look into it later, but for now I'm going to say yes.
Got me. Free. Okay, I will shoot same spot again, 2 of the minute meteors.
Okay.
Yeah, 15 dex check.
15 dex check. That's a natural 1. I'm going to say it takes double damage from this.
Okay, we did 11, so 22.
22. How do you want to do this?
Night.
I mean, I don't have too many options because I can't actually hit him with it. You know what I mean? But like, I'll leave it up to you.
Okay. You hit the ground with a good amount of force, and not only the explosion that hits him and sears the rest of his back, but from the impact of hitting the rock itself, you see pebbles come out like a grenade hit. Like all that shrapnel shreds him from the backside outwards. You guys just barely don't get hit from it on your end, but you can see that there's like pebbles starting to almost emerge from his chest as he falls to his knees and falls forward.
Nice.
Oh,
I'll end my turn.
Inspiration. That was dope.
Cassian.
For the GM.
Yeah.
I'll take it. Reroll that natural one. And
No.
All right.
All right.
Cassian, you're up.
So the only two that are left are the archer and the guy directly in front of me, correct?
Yep. And they're both
Mhm.
looking pretty good.
Okay, I'm going to.
Don't do it. Let me 1v1 this hoe.
I'm gonna look
I'm kidding.
I'm gonna look the guy in front of me in the face, and I'm gonna say, "Have you met Dave?" And then I'm gonna jump this way, and there's gonna be a giant fucking dragon standing there, and I'm gonna take my attack of opportunity.
Okay. Do.
That's hilarious.
So
Who's
13
Dave?
to hit.
Misses.
Pretty
And now
close,
that I'm within range to not have disadvantage, I'm going to attack him with my whip.
Okay.
17 to hit.
17 hits.
7 points of damage plus a d4.
I just realized I
7,
goofed
8.
on some of those other zombies, but I'm not gonna goof anymore.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh.
That's 11 points total.
11 points total.
And then I'm going to run it back and hit him again with a second strike. 19 to hit.
19 hits.
9 plus another d4. 11 points of damage again.
Nice. All right.
And then I'm going to pop my d6 for my superiority die, which is an additional 4 points of damage on top of that. And I'm going to try and frighten him again.
Okay. He's already frightened, so.
Oh, that's true. I didn't think of that. It's not until the end of my next turn that he's not frightened. Or the end of this turn that he's not frightened. Can you frighten a frightened target? That doesn't make sense.
It would keep the frightened going.
Okay. All right. Yeah. Send it.
He rolled a 12, so
he's frightened.
You're so scary.
Grr.
I'm terrified.
You cut off one of his favorite members, and you keep leaning into him, so he's still a little bit scared of you. But that's not going to stop him from trying to hit you. And he doesn't really. He's a zombie. He didn't get the funny quip that you were doing. He just knows that you hit him. Can he move closer?
I don't think so.
Nope.
Mm-mm.
All right, then he is going to have to go down here and hit.
Meet Dave.
All right.
Kai.
18.
Kai.
It's fine. You said 18?
Yep.
Yes.
It misses?
Yeah.
Okay.
Does it actually?
Oh,
Holy
fuck
shit.
is your AC?
Level 1 fighter defense trait.
Another 18.
Nice.
Both miss.
It's 19, yeah.
Actually,
Damn.
he has disadvantage on each of those, so that only counts for
Oh.
one attack. So let's do the other attack, see if it gets a natural one. No, but he does miss both attacks.
I'm going to use a sentinel attack on the guy
Okay.
because he attacked my homie.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sturdy.
It's a 14 to hit.
14 hits.
That is 8 plus a d4. 12 points of damage total.
All right. You do enough damage where you think that this thing should go down, but
Interesting.
But he's not
God damn
goofing
it, but it
anymore.
does. I can roll to see if the undead fortitude kicks in, but he rolled a natural 1, which doesn't
He
beat the damage that he put out.
crumbles.
So
Oh.
He's down.
I
How do you
see.
want to do this?
As he takes a swing at Kai, I'm gonna use Fiend's Folly to wrap my whip around his wrist. And I'm gonna have him punch himself through his own head.
All right.
And he's gonna
I'm gonna say you do it multiple times, like you pull. So he's just like boom, 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 and eventually it turns his face into an innie. And
Why you hitting yourself? Why you hitting yourself?
Why you hitting yourself? Why you hitting yourself?
That's going to end its turn.
It's hilarious.
Now it's just up to the archer one, and it has kind of zeroed in on Numot, because it's not very smart. So it's going to try to shoot Numot again. That's going to be disadvantage. It's another natural one. He shoots himself in the other foot.
Oh my god!
He's pinned himself to the dungeon floor.
He's crucified himself.
I
He
think
has
he picked the wrong
literally
weapon.
pinned himself to the floor.
So, Jacob, I have a question though.
This is going to be the second
So,
time this
I
gift has
used-
been applicable.
I use patient defense, and it says I could use dodge on my turn, but it's not my turn. So, like, how does that work?
So on your turn, when you use patient defense, you basically just make it so that you
Get a
don't have
reaction?
disadvantage trying to hit you
Okay.
for that whole round until your next turn. So
Okay.
it doesn't give you a bonus, it gives them a debuff trying to hit you.
Got you.
But it already had a debuff. So.
Yeah, I was gonna say you probably didn't actually need to do it.
Rip.
But it's okay.
But it turned out fine because he shot himself in the foot twice. So,
I mean, right.
and that's gonna end his turn. Sid, you're up.
Hey.
Me. What is this? 5. Nope. 5. 10, 15, 20, 25. 30. And I'm gonna shoot him with a crossbow.
All right, go ahead.
22.
22 hits.
And I deal 3 damage.
You deal
Nice.
damage.
Nice.
All right. Yeah, it sticks right into his side, but he doesn't even seem to notice it. 3 damage is nothing to this thing. Vicar, you're up.
All right, we're going to take a step out of cover here, and we're going to light this guy up with a sneak attack.
Go for it.
Come on, baby. We get 17 plus 7.
That's gonna hit.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And we get a, let's see, the first one's an 8, and then 12, 17, and 22.
Points of damage?
22 points of damage.
Jesus. Okay, yeah, he's looking
Yes,
real
sir.
bad.
And then I will be a good rogue and step behind this.
I'm gonna say with that shot, you put one like dead center right through his head, but since he's an undead, he kind of doesn't need his brain. So he's just kind of sitting there with like a hole in his head and like a little bit of brainage leaking out subtly.
And then I'll end my turn.
Numot, you're up.
Hey.
Before I move, I would just turn to the party and say, "You guys make fun of me because I can't read. You should see what this dumbass is doing to himself." And turn back
Try
around
to
and hit him.
push him over.
That's actually.
That's funny.
Wait, could I see how
You are not
Can
pushing
he-
over a Goliath. I'm sorry.
he's pinned, bro? He has a fulcrum point now.
I was gonna ask
Hard
that.
hit.
It's one size larger. Is a giant like
Half
Zero.
giant.
You can. This is a Goliath, which means technically, it's a
Oh.
medium creature.
Oh.
So it's not one size larger than anybody except for Vicar.
Yay.
So he could shove him. I don't know how that works.
Don't have sex with him. You might get an STD. That's all I'm saying.
I don't think that anybody was thinking about that, Gazzer.
He-
He's
do that with a
already
cousin.
pinned down.
That's
He's
a
in
good
here by
point.
himself. I'm just saying.
That's a good
No
point. I
way,
need to
yeah,
make
it
STDs for undead. I haven't done that category yet.
I don't. Let's, maybe not.
Now hang on.
Zen has some plans.
I'm gonna swing my quarterstaff.
All right, go ahead. And roll your attack.
That quarterstaff.
Okay.
Another holy shit, 17 plus 6, so that hits.
Yep.
That will be
Nice.
8. Oh, nat 1 plus 3, so 4 points of damage.
Yeah. On the damage. Yeah.
And then I would like to do Fury of Blows to make 2 unarmed strikes.
Okay.
And that will be a 14. What's my unarmed? Plus 6, so 20 to hit.
Yep.
And that will be
Its AC
1d6
is
plus.
11.
All right. And that would be 8 points of damage.
All right. How do you want to do this?
No.
Push him over.
The leg I kind of beat up, I would like to just side kick him so it kind of just gives out and he kind of just tumbles over. And then the other leg that's pinned kind of stretches
Rips
his
off.
leg and it kind of rips off as he's falling over from all of his weight.
All right. Easily enough done. He almost does this like really awkward split as he lies on the floor,
Nice.
dead. All right. So
It's
you guys-
harvesting time, baby.
Yep.
Get your
Um,
fucking harvesting and tools out.
So there are 6 of you and 4 of them. If you do it in pairs of 2, you guys can break off
Yes.
and do 3 of them.
Okay. Medicine and Arcana.
I'll
figure
take the
out-
one I'm on.
Figure out what you guys are doing for this, who you're pairing up with, and these are
can-
undead. So keep that.
Come here, Sid.
I can do extraction, undead.
I have -2 to my stuff, boys. You may not want me for this.
Well, you
Come
gotta
here,
be part
Kazar.
of it, my guy.
Yeah, we've
Undead
got,
is medicine and arcana.
Yeah, I mean, what me, Newmont, we both can do medicine.
All right, I will pair up with Kai.
Where you at?
Me and
And
Kazar.
I
Kazar
can
and
do
I.
the dex check.
Yeah, that sounds
If
good.
you want to do that, yeah.
So what are we doing? Medicine? All right,
Medicine or Arcana.
I got a good plan. Okay. Do you guys, are you good? Is everybody good?
Wait, should we have?
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah,
He can do this.
because
Strength.
you have arcana, right, Kazar?
No, I'm terrible at that.
Oh, okay, never mind.
Used to.
Sorry, I'm being judgmental.
Yeah.
The hood.
You probably want to like stack everyone that's good on one thing though, so we have a higher chance of getting a better component, right? In my mind, that makes more sense. We don't have
Yeah.
to.
Well, we need somebody who's good at extraction, right, and somebody who's good at.
Where is it?
Yeah.
The DC, the total DC for your harvesting check is going to be a 25. These are CR3 creatures. So
Sweet.
What am I looking at? Okay.
Okay. So for extraction, it's 1d20 plus dex. And then proficiency if I have it in, what is it, medicine or arcana? I don't.
It's just not if you have proficiency, it's just medicine or arcana.
Yeah.
And then you add your proficiency. The way it's worded is weird. I should probably change that.
Okay. Oops. So say it again then.
But you're doing the dex check though, right?
Yeah. Well, so they would still. Oh, extraction is. Oh, okay. 1d20 plus dex.
Yeah.
Plus.
But I'll do the assessment first, and then you do the extraction.
Yeah.
Does it help in any way if there's already a member extracted?
You mean his penis?
I'm gonna say that's part of the assessment check. So if that's your assessment, go ahead and do your roll for that first.
Sure, I'll do that. That's fine. Oh, it's fucking hilarious. Shit.
The sacred penis.
Fucking 20.
20.
Like Nat?
Mm-hmm.
Oh my lord.
I know, it's the penis.
So
Nat
Nat 20 plus what?
your intelligence modifier.
So my intelligence is -1, but my wisdom helps medicine's +4, so it'd be additional 3.
Okay. So
23.
There's
23.
there's legitimately no way that you can fail this then, as long as
Yeah.
Vicar. Are you? Yeah. So
Yeah, I can't. Yeah.
literally,
I don't roll a
he just
1.
points at the penis and says, "Pick it up," and you're like, "Okay."
I'm okay with this.
right. So
Can-
you have an undead cock as one of your.
I don't wanna. Nice.
All right. So
And
mark
it is
down,
huge.
mark
God
down
damn it.
what you have and
Can I
what
just
type-
put undead weave fragment?
Yeah, you can put undead wee fragment, but you can be more
Undead
specific.
wiener
Is
fragment.
it? Would we be able to harvest anything bigger from it if you tried to roll, or like?
No, it's limited by the CR. So if it was a CR 7 and you guys didn't roll high enough, I would give you the next weave component down. I wouldn't just say you don't get anything.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah, this is bottom tier. You
So
guys.
this is a frail, right?
Yeah. Frail weave component. All right, next group of 2. Go ahead and make your rolls.
Newmont?
Do you want to do the assessing? I'm assuming your intelligence is higher than mine.
Sorry, real quick, can
Maybe
someone
you should have done
say
that.
confirm which type of weave fragment they got from that last
We got an undead penis, frail
Undead.
weave fragment.
frail weave fragment?
Yep.
Are you better at Dex than intelligence?
No.
You're
Then you
definitely
should
more
do.
dexterous.
Yeah, then
Yeah.
you should do
Yeah, I
the
got it.
assessment, right?
Yeah, I already did. I got an 8. Big one.
Okay, I would hold up. Give me 2 seconds.
So you rolled an 8, Kazer?
No.
Oh.
Ooh, so I get 19,
That was really bad.
21, and it's dexterity, and then what else?
It's dexterity plus either your it's D20 plus your dex plus your medicine or arcana.
Medicine. So that would be 22, 25.
Carry. Oh
Wait,
my
would I
god.
also? I guess it doesn't matter. Would I also add my int to that? Like it's my arcana plus my int?
Yes. So it's a D20 plus your intelligence modifier plus your arcana.
Doesn't my arcana already take into consideration my
It
int?
does. It does. But that's why it's written that way. So it's a D20 plus your intelligence modifier plus the applicable skill. Because it's not always going to be an intelligence-based skill. Sometimes it will be something different.
Okay, well I got a 10 then, but it doesn't make a difference.
Well, we get there.
Nice
We
one,
get
Newmont.
there.
You guys got like a 35 total, but
Yeah.
you definitely get your frail weave component. What do you guys take from this undead creature?
I take a foot with an arrow still in it.
All right. You got that good juicy toe juice. You got potion making ingredients or something there. Okay, last group of 2. Go ahead and make your rolls.
Hi. Do you want to take that? Because I kind of can't make potions. And I would
It's
like
just
you.
in our group inventory. I'm writing it down.
Okay, you're okay. Cool.
What's your intelligence?
Zero.
Hey, that's
Poked
fine.
it with stick.
Mine is +1, but
Mine is 2.
My medicine is +2.
Mine is 2.
Do either of you guys have wisdom?
You should
Or
do the
medicine?
extractions then.
Okay.
It is like just.
So it's just a regular dex check, right?
So it's a D20 plus your dex plus the skill. So it would be plus either medicine or arcana.
Okay.
You guys can do it. Just roll high enough naturally. You got it.
Okay. There's a 20.
Yeah, see?
I think he's
Okay, that's 17 plus 0.
Okay, so that's
Good
That's actually
shit,
pretty solid.
dude.
That's pretty
Yeah.
solid.
All right, and then I roll a 20 and get an 18 minus. I get 16.
Beautiful. Look at that.
Yeah, you
Just
guys are also
absolutely
able to
brute
extract
forcing it.
frail weave fragment.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so you guys have 3 undead. Which are you? What are you guys taking?
Don't
from
say
this?
another penis.
Well, that was my penis that I cut off. So
Can hand it to him if you want.
You can carry it. Trust me.
Just take this one. And
it's
then
like this big though. So I'm
I
carrying
cut
around a
this-
wiener.
I just cut this wiener off, so everybody has one.
No.
So, you guys have some interesting weave components this time around.
I can't wait to hand
You
this
have
to
two
somebody.
penises.
Yeah.
2
Yes.
dicks and a foot.
The original $5 footlong.
Oh God.
What the hell?
Anything to loot off these guys from like a gear perspective, or is it all kind of like
You already took their
tattered?
penis.
You notice their weapons are unique.
Oh yeah, you said
Maybe
that.
they go in the hands of these
Mhm.
statues.
Yep.
Yeah, guys, I'm recalling the whole fucking reason we're here.
I forgot.
So you
Um,
see one statue in an aggressive stance with one arm extended forward as if thrusting something forward.
Put the
The
spear
spear.
in his hands.
Facial expression is fierce, indicating a battle cry or shout.
Well, he's dead, so let's put a spear in his hand.
Okay. You see another one. This statue is in a stance of drawing something back with one arm extended and the other arm pulled back.
The spear again.
Put 2
It's
axes
a
in his hand.
bow. Can you
No,
say
put the
bow?
Put the shut the fuck up. Put the bow in his hands.
All right.
This is just Jacob reiterating that he thinks all of you are dumbasses. That he is like
Well, they've all
spelling this out for you.
Arm bone.
positioned as if in the middle of a lunging motion. This statue's one arm is thrust forward at chest level. The other arm is back, indicating
Like
the
a
need for
sword.
balance of some kind.
What are the other weapons on these guys?
There's
Bow,
a-
spear, axe.
Yep, bow, spear,
sword.
axe, and sword.
So this would be sword.
This would be sword.
Tony, can
This
you
statue
turn your
depicts
camera
a
back on?
powerful dynamic pose as if swinging something heavy. The body is twisted.
It's an axe.
Put the penis in his hand.
Put the axe in his hand.
All right. You put everything in the order that you just said. Nothing happens. Go ahead and make an investigation check for me.
Interesting.
Let's say Cassian and Kazer.
There.
Investigation. I'm going to look around.
13.
13.
Okay. As you guys are looking at
That's
these
still so
statues, you can
good.
tell that something's not quite right with your placement of 2 of them.
Switch sword and spear.
Sword and spear, yeah.
Switch the spear and the sword.
All
Can
right.
you say switch?
So after
Your
some
character
big
dies.
brain maneuvering, you guys switch the sword and spear, and it seems to position itself correctly. And you see at the very back of this room, there's a button that was magically concealed that seems to be visible now.
Push the button.
Use the hand bone to push the button.
Connected to the penis bone.
Can we also look for bones?
There's a bone right here.
Bone.
I have 2 of them in my backpack.
Bone.
Yeah, I would say that you guys can just pick that up. You,
Alright, cool.
you kind of know what you're looking for here, so.
I am going to take this arm and push the button with it.
Thank you.
All right. You click the button, and then it disappears.
The button does,
No, the button disappears.
The ritual has started.
and nothing else. Hear nothing else.
No.
All right.
Well,
Right. So the order was the 4 things, then the herbs or the blood.
Blood.
The 4 things and then blood.
Yep.
Before we go to blood, do we want to take a body in there?
Well, we could also.
we have one more room, don't we?
Yes.
Yeah, but
This
yeah.
one. Rehab
Probably
room,
herb
two
room?
things. Okay, we don't have the rest of the skeleton. This would
Yeah,
be
because
good.
we gotta go in the last room. Damn.
We could go last. I'm not going first. I was just
Let's
taking.
go.
I'll go
Yeah,
first.
first.
I'll do it.
I will do it.
Okay.
Oh.
Bum bum bum. Okay.
I don't want to fight, please.
This room is
Diplomacy.
a curious blend of a bygone alchemist sanctuary and a morbid embalmer's workshop. Upon entering the room, you're greeted with an array of scents, a mix of potent herbs, preserving fluids, and a faint underlying musk of decay. The walls are lined with shelves cluttered with bottles, jars, and containers, each labeled with meticulous handwriting. Some old dried herbs and flowers, their colors faded yet vibrant in their desiccation. Others contain oils and liquids of varying viscosities and hues, ranging from clear to dark, almost opaque substances. At the center of the room is a large, sturdy work table, its surface stained and etched from years of use. On it, an array of alchemical tools is spread out: mortars, pestles for grinding herbs, flasks and beakers of different sizes, and a small distillation apparatus that glistens under the room's soft light.
Okay.
Yeah, I know.
Hanging from the
trying to-
ceiling are bunches of dried herbs and flowers, adding a natural but somewhat eerie charm to the room. Scattered among the tools and ingredients are scrolls and tomes, their pages yellowed with age, containing recipes and notes on embalming techniques and potion making. Your eye is drawn to an already partially crafted embalming potion on a table.
Ooh. Well, this sounds like my kind of room.
Real quick, Hauser. I know you mentioned earlier you have schoolwork and stuff.
Oh, yeah. What time is it?
Yeah, I literally have like 5 minutes till I have to go. I was trying not to ruin the flow of it too much, but
You're good. You're good.
All right. Do we want to? We can call it after this room if you guys want to.
yeah, we can do that.
That's fine.
Is
Word.
everyone good with that? Or you guys?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
It's fine. You also say, like,
I think we should kill Kazar and keep going.
I was gonna say, like, I could obviously scour this room, and that would take some time. So I'm like, if we wanted to, we could just, skip that for now and progress with the rest of doing everything else, or do you just want to kind of just scour this room?
Yeah, I mean, honestly, if there's not going to be any combat, and like not to spoil it, I could just head out, and then you guys can take time figuring out the puzzle.
You're a pretty good puzzle solver, though. You help a lot.
Mhm.
I think you'll make do without me.
Fuck you.
Up to you guys. Up to you guys.
Why don't we do what we can with this room and then reconvene?
We could talk about it for another 4 minutes, and then Joe has to leave.
That's a great
I
idea.
like that.
All right. I'm gonna walk up to the table in the front, and take a look at anything up here. Is this the table that had the scrolls, or is this the table of scrolls?
The first one that you were at is the table
Yeah,
of the
that's what I
scrolls.
Okay.
And hug this torso bone.
Yeah, I'd like to at least pick up the scrolls and maybe take a brief look at them, see if I can see what's the title or something.
All right. I would say that everyone here can take a short rest with the time that it's going to take to read through here.
Nice.
So go ahead and everyone do that.
Hell yeah.
So you take your time reading through these scrolls to try to figure out what's going on. They're obviously all different techniques of embalming, all different kinds of oils and things that you would need to do to prepare a body to be mummified,
Right.
to preserve it. And there's several different steps to this. And it seems like do a wisdom check with proficiency as you look at the body after reading these scrolls.
Okie dokie. Oh, come on. Stay on the table. I like this dice. I'm the opposite of Jan today. With proficiency,
Okay.
23.
23. Looking at the body after reading through these scrolls, you can tell that this body has already been partially prepared. So a large portion of what you read isn't necessary, but there's still some crucial steps missing.
Oh, okay. Ooh, okay. Do we as a group, or me just thinking out loud, think that in order to solve this 4-step process that we'd have to potentially mummify the skeleton that we have, or do we just think just putting all the bones on that one table would be sufficient? I didn't think we need to mummify it, but being in this room, I was questioning that.
Well, the order was the 4 statues,
Yeah.
the blood, the herbs, the table.
So then we
I don't-
probably do have to prep the body before we put it to the table. It's just weird because the other body was just a skeleton.
Yeah, and
Yes.
this skeleton is intact here. Yeah.
He looks partially mummified.
Yes,
Or-
partially mummified.
Yeah.
But just to
Hmm.
confirm, the skeleton in the other room with the tables was not mummified.
Correct.
No.
But it was just a skeleton.
Yeah, it just says herbs. Okay.
Herb.
Mm-hmm.
Although you did see the one was a complete skeleton and it had bandages as though it had been mummified correctly, but it was just laid out as a skeleton so you guys could see we didn't have a good enough model for it.
Hmm.
That would answer my question then. At least to me. That
So
sounds
we
like I would.
assemble. So we
Yeah.
assemble a skeleton. So we do the blood, assemble a skeleton, and mummify it, and then put it on the table.
I would say yes. Okay. I can do the mummification with some help probably when we get there. Can I scour either this table or anything else here that it kind of looks like? First, I'm looking for stuff that would be a part of the recipes. To look for the stuff to do a mummification.
Yeah, you have all different kinds of recipes here. You rolled high enough on your first check to know which ones are already done and which ones still need to be done. So you know you have the recipes with you that you would need to use to make something.
Okay, basically, I can do it if I can.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
So, go ahead and make an alchemist supply check for me if you're going to try to make these embalming things you need to make still.
Is that just a D20? Because I don't. Yeah, I don't think.
D20 plus your wisdom plus proficiency.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay. That was a 3 plus wisdom, which is 4, so 7. So I got a 10.
10. You're working on trying to complete some of this embalming liquid, but something's not right with it. It's way too viscous. It smells a little off.
Mm.
Can I take a look and help him out? As a fellow potion maker of sorts.
Liquid maker.
Mhm.
Yeah. You take a look at it, and this is definitely not sufficient as an embalming liquid.
I knew what to do, but I definitely didn't do it.
Yeah, it just wasn't something about the ingredients. Maybe the fact that some of them are a little bit too dry. They've been here too long. It might have thrown off some of your calculations. And Vicar is offering you this perspective as he steps in to kind of, like there's some translation, some correlation between poison craft and potion craft. So between the two of you, go ahead and roll again and roll with advantage.
Ooh.
Have you tried spitting on them?
My head peeks up.
Hell, I don't know where it went.
You called.
Okay. I'll just take the floor value. 19.
19. Second time around, you guys have been here for a couple hours now at this point trying to make these, and you think you got it right this time. So you have the embalming liquid, and you have enough of it you have more than you need.
Cool. All right.
Hell yeah.
Thank you.
Molto bene.
Thank you, Vicar. That was very helpful.
Thanks, Sid. It was his spit.
I mean, when you said that, I rolled a 2. I was like, oh, fuck.
Lol.
All right, my
All
boys.
right.
I need to head out, unfortunately.
See you, Joe.
See ya.
Yeah. See you guys later. Good
All
session.
right, peace.
Bye.
GG's.
Bye.
Plant.
I see a scroll on the floor.
Wabbit.
So, yeah, you guys made the
Mhm.
embalming fluid. Nothing happened. If you just made it, nothing happened.
Right. Yeah. We only just made it. Yeah. I figured we were going to wait to, go to the other room, do whatever that room is, and then embalm him somewhere. Maybe here, and then put him on the table. I don't know what the blood is for. That room's terrifying.
All right.
But I'm
What are you doing?
I think we're gonna stop. I think.
Okay. I didn't know if you guys were gonna do something else in here if you were leaving the room.
I'm down to wait for Mr. Joe.
Yeah, I'm okay.
Yeah,
I'm
with
down
that
to
too.
wait as
Yeah.
well.
All right.
Same.
That is where we will call it for tonight.
It's a general question. Are we missing an arm, or would that arm have both arms? The other one.
We
There's
got two separate
already an
arms.
arm on there.
We got an arm in the table
Oh, there's an
room,
arm
and we
in
got
there
an
now.
arm. Yeah, I stood and said arm.
Yeah, don't you remember?
Don't you remember?
Armbon.
Arm bone.
Okay, cool. No, yeah, thanks.
Armbon.
Cool. I'm gonna stop recording now.